Hello guys, hello everyone. You're welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. Okay, so this is lesson 59 of the JavaScript data structures and algorithms course on freecodecamp.org. Yeah, and we're making a lot of progress. The title of this course or this lesson is Use Conditional Logic with If Statements. Okay, so it says here that if statements are used to make decisions in code, the keyword if tells JavaScript to execute the code in the curly braces under certain conditions defined in the parentheses. If these conditions are known as Boolean conditions and they may only be true or false. Okay, so um going over to the example, we have if then in the brackets condition is true. Then in the curly braces, we have statement is executed. So simply, if the condition in this bracket is true, then the statement or the code, or the lines of code in between these curly braces are going to be executed. So here is an example. This is our function, and it says if my condition return it was true. So using tests, calling this function with an argument of true, we're going to have a result that looks like this. It was true. So it's going to return this because my condition is true. So since my condition is true, the statement in between these curly braces will be executed. And then after that, it goes on to execute the remaining statements inside the function. But if this is false, then these statements in these curly braces will be ignored. All right. So let's head over to the um, challenge. It says create an if statement inside the function to return yes, that was true, if the parameter was that true is true, and return no, that was false otherwise. So we already have our function, and we are all we need to do is to write um, an if statement. So we'll have if was that true, and inside open a curly brackets, and we'll have to return. It says to return yes, that was true. If the parameter was that true, is true. Okay, so let me just copy it and I'll paste it here. And return no, that was false otherwise. So notice that we have two return statements in this function. Usually return statements are they signify like the closing of a function. They are usually placed at the last the ending of a function. Yeah, so and they are usually supposed to be just one. For every function, whatever, you are supposed to have just one return statement. But the reason we have two return statements here, we have two return statements here, yeah, but only one is going to execute. All right. If you try to remove, I'm diving into something else, but I just want to clear this up. Okay, so that we'll be able to understand that every function is supposed to have just a single return statement. But the reason we can have two here is because only one can be run at a time. Okay, so if I try to comment this out, okay, you notice that this turns like a little gray. It means that this statement is unreachable. All right. So once this return is run, yeah, once this statement is executed, it doesn't it exits the function. Yeah, so it doesn't go ahead to do this. All right, so let me just try to run console to log the result of this function. So we have true or false. Okay, um okay, okay, let me put in my brackets. Yeah, so it says yes, that was true. So it after once it sees the first return, it's it runs it and then exits the function. All right. So functions, two return statements cannot execute at the same time. All right. So going back to what we're supposed to do, let me undo all this. Okay, I think I should have just removed the comments. All right. So, so we've done what we have been asked to do. I just wanted to give an explanation on the return statement. Okay, so let's try to test our work. So console.log true or false. And let's try to put in true, and then we see yes, that was true. Right. So on the other hand, if we put in false, we see something like this. No, that was false. Okay. So I hope that's understood. So when this condition is true, the statement in between your curly braces will be executed. If it's false, then the statement will not be executed. All right, just like telling someone to go get something if they have it. All right, if they have it, buy it, and that's it. All right, so let's run our test, and yeah, so it works. All right, see you in my next lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, just air your opinions in the comment section. Whatever they are, I'll be very glad to hear them. Thank you so much. And